The story the guy gave of his friend Brian and the clay horse made me reflect on things I and my friends may say to each other in a joking manner, but that could have a serious effect on each other if our budding creativity is involved. Another interesting concept he talked about was when a person was able to conquer a fear they had, they were able to be less afraid of other aspects of their life, and when the thought of these things there was less stress. It makes me want to try to defeat all of my fears, so it will help me have a calmer mind in the rest of my life. His speech also made me think of how I need to let my thoughts blossom and grow more, instead of just getting mediocre ones and disregarding them after I first get them.
So Katie and I initially wanted to do some UV lights with our light experiment photos. I came to Katie and told her that you can take ultraviolet photos, so then we began to research some different items that glow different colors under UV light that the camera can see. We discovered that fountain water, like club soda, was one thing that glowed. It became a light pale blue, and that highlighters and the liquid inside of them were another thing that glowed very well under the fluorescent light, along with some other stuff such as fabric whitener and flour and cornstarch. So we began mixing cornstarch with the liquid we got from highlighters by just breaking the highlighters open and squeezing the inside stick of liquid until we had drained them of the color, and then we took that and we mixed it with cornstarch to make different colored powders that would glow under the glow under the UV light. So then we decided to experiment with our photo shoot by mixing different elements of these into our shot by rubbing the dust on our clothes, taking the highlighters and drawing on our faces, taking paint we made from the highlighter water and painting that on our face. And I think we even got some glow sticks to cut open and splatter across as well. We had some difficulties with the cornstarch powder mixed with the highlighter, and that it would fall off our faces, so we had to figure out a way to keep the powder attached to stuck to our face so that it would not fall off in the middle of our shoot and make our faces just look plain blue from the ultraviolet light. So we took some water and dabbed it on our faces, and then took brushes to apply the powder in sort of a dusted form on our faces. And one of the other issues we realized we had is we had tried to put highlighter in our hair and to make our hair shine for the photo shoot, so that it wasn't just a mass of dark or light white, in my case white because I have blonde hair, but the color didn't stick well to the hair, so we had some issues there. But I think the best part of our photo shoot was when we took it in the bottles of the highlighter water we had made, and we just began hitting each other with the liquid in sort of a splatter effect, so that our legs were covered in the photos, and that really showed out. That really came out the best.
Overall, I really enjoyed how these photos came out, and I discovered just how creative I can be when I put my mind to it. It's amazing how many ideas can spark off just a single small thought. I'd also like to try this whole photo shoot again to do some things differently to make them work better.